Hey everyone, it's Lawrence here from Studio Hawk, and today I'm going to be talking about learning SEO from the comfort of your own home. Ironically, this is the first video I think we've done in a while that I'm not at home, so I thought it'd be a pretty relevant topic once I do get into my new place to start learning some SEO. And what actually inspired me to talk about this topic is I've been talking to a lot of small business owners and giving some free advice about learning the ropes of SEO. And the question is like, what do I learn? What do I do first? And of course, these people are operating the business out of their home at the moment and trying to learn SEO at the same time. And look, the best place to start learning any new process or any new thing is start from the comfort of your own home, a safe space where you can digest information and apply your knowledge later on. I'm going to talk about a couple of things that were really useful in my SEO journey as well, and things that you can use and read from the comfort of your home. So I'm going to talk through a couple of the documents and a couple of the courses that I think would be really great if you're just learning SEO from home to use, digest, and apply your knowledge from that. The first place, and I talk about this a lot, is Google's developer guidelines. They have a whole database of information about SEO fundamentals, which is honestly the perfect place to start. Google themselves telling you exactly what they're looking for in terms of how they crawl websites, how to structure your websites. There is so much great information on those developer guidelines. Look, they even start off with the topic of what is SEO. It's honestly the first question that people ask me usually when I talk about my job. They have an SEO starter guide, just so many useful things. And you'll find a lot of the time as well, the SEO pros and the experts, they might go down rabbit holes. And I do this as well, trying to understand what's wrong with the website and diagnose issues. And you can go through this entire loop and journey, but then find yourselves back on the Google developer guidelines because it's the essential place to start. It's Google telling you exactly what they're looking for in websites. Great place, there's great documentation. Google will take you through pretty much every single facet of SEO possible, and it's just a great place to start. Now, in terms of teaching yourself SEO, again, it's a very overwhelming topic. Once you've read Google's developer guidelines, you're probably going to sit there and go, holy crap, that was a lot to work through. So you may need something a little bit more structured and guided to work through. So I'm going to highlight a couple of things, a couple of resources that are really useful that are out there for free. One being the Learning SEO IO website. Great tool, great resources, updated really, really regularly as well. It also has its own SEO learning roadmap, which is quite useful. And again, looking against it in the Google developer guidelines, this is actually built by an SEO specialist, which is really fantastic. And it goes through the basics as well, but also the advanced stuff that maybe Google isn't highlighting specifically in their guidelines, because it's more of a thing on the fringes, more specific issues. And even things like automating SEO tasks, specializing within SEO as well, different guidelines for different search engines, a lot of useful information vetted through actual SEO specialists who are out there practicing the art form. Another great resource is SEMrush's Academy. Huge amount of tools in there. Of course, they're going to talk about SEMrush a lot as the basis of their learning program, but great fundamentals, great structure. Something I used really early on in my career in SEO, something I used when I was studying SEO at home after I got home from work. And this is a more structured learning process as well. They go through modules. This is a lot easier than diving into a huge documentation resource and getting lost through that process. So structured learning environment around this is really, really useful. Another great resource I've found is HubSpot's SEO certification course too. A lot of these different CMSs are now introducing their own certification, doing the fundamentals of digital marketing, including things like SEO and how they relate to their CMS. But of course, all those practices and all that knowledge can be applied to any CMS. So another great resource. And of course, the best resource to learn SEO is Hawk Academy, our platform that we built out by SEO specialists for people who want to learn SEO, who are marketing managers, who are introduced to really theoretical and hard SEO concepts that they need to learn about. Training yourself as a content writer, understanding local SEO. We've put a lot of work into this program that we've created, and it's a great resource, something we use with our clients, and a lot of reputable brands have leaned on us to help educate their SEO teams throughout that. So a great resource. Of course, I'm trying to talk about all these different ones because I do truly believe the more that you can learn throughout these different courses, you'll pick up different things and be able to apply them later on. So you've gone through the documentation that Google's put out. You've done these SEO courses, probably a lot of them at this point. Now it's time to actually start applying that knowledge. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. I think probably the best way you could do it is applying yourself to an SEO project. Now, that might be building your own website. You can also purchase a website online through places like Flippa. starting an SEO project with a mate who might be starting up their own business, and you can do some tinkering and strategy with their website on the side. But oh my God, does it feel great to learn all these things from your own home as well, apply that knowledge and resource, and actually start seeing a website have no keyword rankings to start ranking even at page 9 for a keyword that you're trying to target. It's an awesome feeling. And that process, and throughout that, you will learn a lot, understanding what's important for Google to see in specific niches as well, depending on what you're targeting, and then just apply all that knowledge you've learned through those courses. So in summary, there's a lot of great free resources out there for you to learn SEO in your own home. Go out there and start learning. It's a really fun and fantastic journey if you're going to go on it. And look, reach out if you need any help. I'm happy to share across any more resources I find.